All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're cracking the code on two of the most fundamental ideas in digital design: task flows and user flows. Now, they sound super similar, right? But trust me, understanding the difference between them is the secret sauce behind every app and website you actually enjoy using. Let's get into it.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever been on a website trying to do something that should be simple, like, I don't know, resetting your password, and you just end up clicking in circles, getting more and more frustrated? Yeah, we've all been there. That exact feeling of confusion is what good design is built to destroy. You see, behind every app that just works, it's not magic. It's actually a map. Long before they write a single line of code, designers are literally drawing out your journey, using these diagrams called flows. These are the blueprints that make sure you never get lost. So let's start with the simpler of the two maps. This is the most direct route, the straight shot from point A to point B. We're talking about the task flow. I mean, the name kind of gives it away, right? A task flow maps out, well, a single task. It's a straight line showing the exact sequence of steps a user follows to get one and only one specific thing done. Think uploading a photo or signing up for a newsletter. Okay, here's the best way to remember this. Think of a task flow as a recipe. It gives you the exact step-by-step instructions to bake a perfect cake, assuming you have all the ingredients and nothing goes wrong. In the design world, they call this perfect, ideal scenario the happy path.
Let's make this real. Imagine adding a song to a playlist. You tap the add button, you pick your favorites playlist, and boom, the song is added. See? It's simple, it's linear, and it ends in success. This task flow doesn't care what happens if you don't have a playlist yet, or if the song is already in there. Nope, it's just the recipe for getting it done right.
All right, so let's recap. A task flow is linear, just A to B to C. It is laser focused on one single goal. It always shows that perfect happy path, which means it completely ignores any potential errors or choices a user might have. It's really all about the task itself, not so much the specific person doing it. Okay, but life isn't always that simple, right? Reality is messy. What happens when the user actually has to make a choice? Well, that's when we graduate from a simple path to a much more complex and, frankly, more interesting map, the user flow.
So a user flow, this is the big picture. It's not just one straight road. It's the entire city grid. It maps out the whole journey a user might take, including all the different decisions they could make along the way and all the different places those choices might lead.
And you know how you can spot one immediately? There's a new shape in town. While task flows are all about rectangles for actions, user flows introduce the mighty diamond, and whenever you see that diamond, it means one thing: decision time. The path is about to split. For example, think about it like this. The app asks a simple question. Hey, is this person logged in? That one question creates a fork in the road. If the answer is yes, you go one way, to your personalized dashboard. If it's no, you're sent down a completely different path to the login screen. A user flow beautifully captures both of those possibilities.
So let's go back to our analogy. If the task flow is that simple, single recipe for a cake, the user flow, that's the entire restaurant menu. It shows you all the appetizers, main courses, and desserts. It lets you make choices, combine things, and it even accounts for potential problems, like maybe they're out of your favorite dish tonight. It's the whole experience.
Okay, recipe versus menu. We've talked about both, now let's put them side by side, because this is where it all really clicks into place.
Let's break this down. For structure, task flow is a straight line. User flow, it's all about those branching paths and decisions. Scope, a task flow is tiny, just one action. A user flow is huge. It can cover an entire journey. And maybe most important is the focus. A task flow shows how a process should work in a perfect world, but a user flow, that shows how a real person actually moves through the app. Choices, mistakes, and all. Oh, and here's a quick side note, but it's super important. Don't get a user flow mixed up with a user journey map. They sound alike, but they're very different. A user flow is all about what you do inside the app or website. The journey map is everything. It includes what you were thinking and feeling before you even opened the app and what you do after you close it. It's much, much bigger.
So, you might be wondering, okay, I get the difference, but why does any of this actually matter? Well, this is the whole reason designers spend so much time on these maps. It's all about making your life easier.
So, when would you pull out a task flow? They're perfect for the really early stages of designing a new feature, just to get the basic steps down.
They're also great for finding ways to make a simple, standard process a little bit smoother. And they are a fantastic way to quickly explain to a developer how a function should ideally work without getting bogged down in all the what-ifs. And the user flow? You pull that out for the bigger, hairier problems. You use it to hunt down those frustrating dead ends where users might get stuck. It serves as the definitive blueprint for developers, showing them all the logic they need to build. And it's absolutely crucial if you're trying to optimize something important, like getting more people to sign up or complete a purchase.
Okay, here's a little bonus fact for you, and I think this is fascinating. While in the design world, these terms are all about the user, in the world of big enterprise software from companies like Oracle and Microsoft, the term task flow means something totally different to a developer. It's a specific reusable piece of code. It just goes to show you why it's so important for designers and developers to be speaking the same language.
So here's a little challenge for you. The next time you're using an app and everything just feels effortless, pause for a second. Try to see the hidden map that's guiding you. Can you tell if you're on a simple, straight-line task flow or navigating the branching roads of a much bigger user flow? Because now you know the code. Thanks for watching.